Good evening and thanks for tuning to Twin State Sports. I'm Zach Seminar. Today, Mississippi State seniors J.T. McKay and Christy Terp have earned first-team academic all-district honors. McKay, who also landed on the Google Cloud Academic All-District track, field, and cross-country team, boasted a 4.0 GPA, while Terp, who hails from my hometown of Two Rivers, Wisconsin, also was perfect in the classroom while majoring in biological sciences on the pre-med track. The Wisconsinite won the Newsom Award this year, all while serving as a tutor with the Christian World Missions Youth Community Explosion throughout the spring semester. With the departure of Ross Bjork, the University of Mississippi has appointed Keith Carter the interim athletic director. The former Rebel basketball All-American has served as Ole Miss's deputy AD since February of 2018. Carter initially joined the athletics department back in 2009. Ty Lue is still hoping to land a head coaching gig in the NBA this summer, but with his options dwindling, just Memphis at this point, a couple of teams are ramping up their pursuit of the world champion head coach as an assistant. The New Orleans Pelicans, along with the Houston Rockets, are targeting Lue as a candidate for a lead assistant position with either team. Working in New Orleans could pair Lue with Alvin Gentry once again after the two spent time under Doc Rivers in L.A. Former Cavalier GM David Griffin is also very familiar with Lue in their short time together with the Cavaliers. Play continued at the French Open today on the clay courts of Paris. On the women's side, Naomi Osaka was shut out in the first set by Anna Karolina Schmedlova before Osaka went on to take the second set in a tiebreaker 7-4. Osaka then showing her stamina to wear down her opponent for the eventual 0-6, 7-6, 6-1 win. How about 14th seeded American Madison Keys? Just a 56-minute match. Keys wins 6-1, 6-2, moving on to the second round where she'll face Priscilla Hone. And on the men's side, American Taylor Fritz downing Bernard Tomic 6-1, 6-4, 6-1 to become the lone American men's player to make it out of the first round. The Americans went 1-8 in the first round of action. And the NHL Stanley Cup Final kicked off last night in Beantown. Bruins searching for their 7th cup in franchise history. St. Louis looking for their first. The Blues jumped out to a 2-0 lead, but in traditional Boston sports fashion, Bruins came roaring back to score the game's final 4 goals, take the opener 4-2. The Blues will look to get on the board in what could prove to be a critical Game 2 of the series that is set for tomorrow night at TD Garden, 8 o'clock on NBCSN. Well, back on Sunday night, the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series ran the longest race of their season, the Coca-Cola 600. Those 600 miles are at minimum 100 miles more than the next longest race in the series. And after Martin Truex Jr.'s win, the former series champion let everyone know what he does during a long race like we watched this weekend when he asked to use the bathroom, and no, he did not wet himself.
I feel awesome. I have a little bit of a headache, and I had to go to the bathroom, obviously. I haven't peed since 5 o'clock. That's the number one question we get asked by the fans. What do you do if you have to go to the bathroom in the car? So, I mean, I'm just letting NASCAR know, everybody, all the NASCAR fans out there know that I held it. But, yeah, I held it for 6 hours and 50 minutes. See if anybody else here can do that after drinking like 4 gallons of water.